morning. It's just turned 9 o'clock and I'm up and dressed already. I didn't want to, but I had to go to Sainsbury's, and I know that if you don't get in by 8:30, it's a nightmare. So I've been and done the shopping already. I've got to do today, what have I got to do? I've got to go out and walk. Don't say it too loud. I've got to do the census. I've not done that yet. Have you done yours? And tidy up a bit, clean the bathroom, all the exciting stuff. So I don't know if it's going to be vlog worthy, but we'll see. I'm going to start with the washing up. I've just seen that Jack's done a vlog, so I'm going to watch that while I do the washing up. Here we are again. It's about 10 to 10. I've now cleaned the bathroom, done the washing up, tidied up the kitchen a little bit. Although I've not put the recycling out, which would literally take me a minute and would take away that irritation. But it's my son's job, and if I do it every time, he won't do it. So annoying. He's like a couple of jobs to do and he always needs reminding. So I'll be leaving him a sterner note to get that done. I'm just going to do the census now, and then I think I'm going to go out. It's not great, but it's dry. It's a start. I thought the comments on yesterday's video was really interesting. A lot of people, I think, maybe I'm generalising, pretty much agreeing that we all need to chill that F out, really, don't we? And just enjoy life. But yeah, it was nice to get that reassurance. It's always nice to get comments, because then you know that people are actually watching it. I seem to have a core like 200 viewers on each video now. It doesn't seem to increase any. It's not a growing channel, but I've got this core of 200 viewers who seem to watch all my videos, so I do appreciate it. And if you haven't already joined in the comments, join in, say anything, just say hello if you've got nothing else to impart. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute when I've just done this census. Well, that took me a lot longer than I expected. Wasn't expecting all those questions, but it's done. It's all done. Ticked off and whatever they go, sent in. It's the old-fashioned word. I don't want to talk about the intuitive eating thing too much because it'll get boring. But I just thought I'd mention, I watched a video yesterday by a lady called Colleen Christensen. She's American. I think she's a nutritionist, although I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, she just gave 10 tips to starting with intuitive eating, or to do to help you along the way. And I thought it was, because I've watched quite a few videos about it now, and I thought this video was the one that I thought struck a nerve more, made more sense. So I thought I'd just read out the 10 things that you can do that she said. I'm not taking any kind of credit for this, to start. So number 1 is observe the food before you eat it. So instead of just sitting down and getting straight in and wolfing it down, to sit down and look at it and smell it and appreciate the way it looks before you start eating. So I guess that's just so that you're not mindlessly eating. You're mindful of what it looks like, what it smells like, all that sort of things. 2, note your surroundings. So if you are sat at the table with your family and it all feels relaxed and part of a routine, or if you're sat on the sofa watching the telly, or if you're in a street eating as you're walking along, all that's going to affect the way that you are mindful when you're eating. Because if you've got too many distractions, you won't keep a note of how you feel. 3 is use the hunger scale. The hunger scale is something that they talk about of how hungry you are. So from stuffed, full, can't possibly eat another thing, to absolutely starving, gonna pass out. And saying that you should start recognizing the hunger scale in your body, and that you should, when you start a meal, before you eat, you should think about your hunger scale. So, oh, I'm a bit hungry. I'm really looking forward to eating because I've got a bit of a grumble going on. And then halfway through, in the middle, again, taking note of what that hunger scale is at that point. And then at the end, again. And so at the end, if you feel like you're too full, then you would take note of that for next time. That's the general idea, I think. Number 4, describe the meal. So while you're eating it, take note of the flavours and the textures so that you would be able to describe it to somebody else. So again, it's being aware of what you're eating and making you take note of what you're eating and not just mindlessly eat. Number 5, note your emotions. So if you feel really stressed, you're less likely to enjoy your meal, and maybe you could take yourself away to a quieter place to enjoy your food. Or if you're feeling really relaxed and enjoying the surroundings, then take note of that as well. And then you can use that in future. So if you think, oh, actually, I really enjoyed that meal because part of the meal was sitting in the garden listening to the birds or whatever. Number 6 is, does the food taste as good as I thought? So we build up food in our heads as this is the most amazing food. And her example was, you know, if you've got this fantasy about Ben and Jerry's ice cream and that you think that this Ben and Jerry's ice cream is going to be the best thing ever, and you crave it and you crave it, have it and then see, is it as good as you imagined, or had you built it up in your head a bit and actually it's all right, but it's not as amazing as you thought it was. Make a note, because it's good to eat things that you enjoy and not eat things that you don't enjoy, but also don't build things up in your head to be amazing when they're not. 7, does the taste change from the first to the last bite? So apparently she was saying that you're naturally inbuilt for things to taste amazing on the first bite, but as your hunger decreases, your body will not take up the same signals, so the food tastes better at the beginning of the meal than it does at the end. So try and take note of the flavours and the tastes all the way through the meal and not just at the beginning. 8, journal how the food made you feel. So afterwards or on an evening, just do a journal of which foods made you feel good, which foods you enjoyed, which foods you didn't enjoy or made you feel bloated or whatever, because then you can learn from those experiences. Number 9, what would make the meal better next time? So if you have a meal and you think, oh, this was really nice, but it could have done with, I don't know, a bit of salad with it, or it could have done with a slice of bread with it, or it could have done with less cheese or less sauce or whatever. Take note, make a mental note of these things so that the next time you make that meal, you can improve it. And it's all about enjoying your food more. And number 10 is, it's a learning experience, which goes back over all those things. So whether you've done really well and you've listened to all your hunger scale and you haven't even overeaten and you've done it all perfectly, if there's such a thing, you can take note of that. Or if you've gone on a complete binge and totally overeaten and you feel sick, then you just learn from it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't make yourself feel guilty. Just think, oh, well, that's how I feel at the end. Next time I'll try not to do that. And don't attach the guilt to it. Just think, right, I'll learn from that. Next time I won't do things quite the same way. That's the idea. And I thought that was really quite interesting. I'll put a link at the bottom of the video to that video, because I'm not taking any credit for it. This is all stuff that she said, and I thought it was very interesting.
Is your tail wagging?
Why are your tail wagging? Is it because I've got my coat on? Is it? Do you want to go for a walk? Right, I'm ready for off. I've got my headphones. I always put my headphones in so that I can make phone calls, because in the house the signal's so bad I can't make phone calls. So when I'm out walking, I catch up with my mum and with Bex and with my sister-in-law, people like that. So I'm going to try and see if my sister-in-law's free, have a chat with her. And then if not, if everybody's busy, I can put my audiobook on and listen to that as I have a walk. One walk done. I took Jenny out, brought her back. She's upstairs. So now I'm going to go and do a similar, if not longer, walk on my own and get to those 10,000 steps. Good afternoon, hello again. It's about 3:15. I came home, I made myself some lunch. I watched an episode of Poirot, did a couple of Sudoku, I don't know. I always get the U's and the O's mixed up. I did two of them anyway. And now I'm just trying to work out what I want to do next. What do I fancy doing? I could do some baking, but I don't know. I could do some more tidying and cleaning. I could go down in the shop, or I could sit and watch YouTube. I haven't watched Lex's latest vlog, and I've not watched Shelley's latest vlog yet. Decisions. So as you can see, I'm down in the shop. I did some hoovering upstairs. What else did I do? Sorted out some washing, tidying, that sort of thing. It's just, the shop's like, oh, I really need to do at least half an hour. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll look at the time, I'll set a timer, half an hour, and at least then I'll have tidied up a bit. A friend dropped all these off for me, boxes and things. To be fair, I've not really been selling anything recently, so I've got packaging down there on the floor. I've got more stuff on my counter. Look at the state of that. Stuff that I got from Shelley is still on there. And then some stuff that I got from a customer. I didn't show you these, did I? It's a bit dark in here, but there's a little metal box with a dragon and things on it. One of these little camel bone boxes. A couple of little tins. There's a Mayrol zinc oxide adhesive plaster bottle. I can't see what that is without better light. Some sort of bullet thing. I have no idea what that is. I'm not very good at military type stuff. Here we go. Flannelette patches. Interesting. A little set of dice. None of this stuff's great value. I think this is maybe a cigar cutter with a cockerel. And then a little pile of tickets. I think they're, I haven't actually looked at them. I think they're possibly bus tickets or something. I could stick them on as a little job lot when I've had a proper look at them. I literally just chucked them on the table. So there's plenty to do. Oh, knocking things over. Because that's not everything. There's piles of boxes further down the shop. The shelves are all higgledy-piggledy where I've taken things off and not moved things around, and yeah, it'll take a good few hours, but I think if I just do half an hour now, I'll make a start and it'll make me feel better. Okay, I've done half an hour. I've cleared all the boxes on the floor down here. I've cleared all the boxes off the floor down there. I have emptied a big box of bubble wrap into a bin bag so I can get rid of the box, put the bin bag of bubble wrap away. Got a few bits still on the floor down here, but that's to sort out later. I've made a big pile of boxes there. I'll put a post on the local page and see if anybody wants any for packing, because they're really too big for what I need. Right, I think I'm done down here. I've not done a lot, but it's a start, isn't it? And if I keep doing that, chipping away at it, it won't seem so daunting. And on Monday, my order of candles is coming, which I'm really looking forward to. Can't remember whether I got any more different fragrances or if I just got bigger sizes in the more popular ones. Somebody's looking in the window looking at me. And I also ordered some other things, but I can't remember because it was such a long time ago. So that's going to be a nice surprise when it comes on Monday. Right, so it's gone 4 o'clock. Happy with what I did in the shop. It was a start. Just sort of break that negative vibe that I've got so that I can make a start each day, maybe do a little bit. Maybe I'll get back into it. I thought I'd better round up the vlog so I can get it edited and uploaded. So take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.